Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the West Side Spidey Boys. I'm your host, Johnny Boy, or whatever else you'd like to call me.
Hey, and I'm here too.
I'm here to. Oh wait, here's your. This is my co-host,
Hey,
Thick
it's
Rick.
the Rickster.
and okay. Please introduce yourself. We already know who this is. One of my other co-hosts, Miguel, for that one time. And guess who else we brought back today so we can discuss more about him and he won't seem so damn mute? Chunkyboy34. Hey.
That's what's up.
That's your name?
Yes.
That's
sir.
your full-blown name. Your name is Chunkyboy34.
My last name is 34.
34. I'm surprised your mom didn't try to call you 6'9" or some shit.
Is it French?
Mm-mm.
Where's it from?
Yes.
Damn.
It's from France, huh?
Half French, half Arabic.
Oh, dude, that's very cool. That's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable.
Shit. You know what? I'd never asked. I like to ask my guests sometimes. What's your favorite movie? Like, play now. Just say it.
The Lord of the Rings
Lord-
trilogy.
Why The Lord of the Rings?
Because they have such good writing.
Bruh.
Such good action scenes. For
But
the time
have
they
you
were
not
made.
seen Marvel or any of those?
Well, I think what's your favorite Disney movie?
Yeah, sure. What's your favorite Disney movie?
Disney movie?
Disney movie.
Does Marvel count?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Marvel counts.
Well, this brings up the question.
What is the question, bro?
Disney movie remakes.
Ooh. What?
Lion King.
Oh, okay. I have a feeling. What is that? Is that a little voice whispering into my ear? It's time to hear what is Kevin, Chunkyboy34, or whatever you would like to call yourself.
Kevon.
Come on.
Kevon, what are you thinking about?
I think it's trash what they're doing. It's just not good.
Well, I haven't seen any of the Disney remake movies,
This sounds
so
like
I don't know.
It's not good.
Well, why don't you talk about it?
They're squeezing the money out of that. They are beating a dead horse.
Only
Why
thing-
keep remaking it?
only thing I squeeze is something that you don't want to know about.
Yeah.
You go talks at the same time.
Yeah.
I
the
want to
weight
hear.
things.
No. You bring it up. I want to hear your point of view on this because it's an interesting point of view. Everybody has their own opinion. Like, dude, new Lion King, bad animation, dude. Lion King, somewhat cool because it shows the new generation what it's about. What is your take?
I just think they are overall not that good. Why keep remaking them? What's the point?
Well, we also, I think if we're gonna talk about, are we talking about Lion King in specific, or are we talking
No,
about Disney
all
remakes
Disney
in general?
movie remakes.
Yeah.
What was the other one they came out with not that long
Aladdin.
ago? Aladdin, not
And
good.
they're making
Well, I was
Aladdin
gonna
was
say,
alright.
Mulan's coming out. Lady and the Tramp is coming out.
Lady and the Tramp is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
Didn't Beauty and the Beast got
101 Dalmatian. That's what else is coming out. Forgot. Cruella, whatever.
Just
her name
don't
is.
think they're that good.
Well, I was gonna say if we're talking about Lion King in specific, like Lion King itself was a plagiarization of another movie too.
It was.
Yeah,
Oh.
of like some anime. Well, I don't want to bring up anime, but it was.
Thank God David's not here.
Thank God David's not here.
Like,
Yeah, it was a plagiarization of another movie, some Japanese movie, and it just wasn't.
Wasn't good.
Well, I
original
mean, no,
Lion
it was
King
just
was.
it just wasn't. Lion King was a decent movie. It just wasn't an original movie. It wasn't.
Oh yeah. I heard that they plagiarized it off. Instead of Simba, it was like Samba or some shit.
No,
like
it
that.
was like. Yeah, I think it was that.
Yeah,
I don't
I
remember. It
remember
was like-
hearing about that shit.
You know what they're also doing?
Mm.
They're aiming to make. Well, Lion King already started the trend. These movies to be more politically correct. What do you guys think about that?
Okay, bro, I'm a host here, so I'm gonna have to
You know-
ask you
you know
that.
what?
I'm gonna have to pull a reverse card. What do you think about that?
Honestly, I don't like it. We need to stay away from politics and just let comedy in these movies be themselves. Because why force politically correct?
Well, they're
things
movies
into
made
it?
for children and family. No, but seriously.
Exactly.
It's like, why would you-
Why would you want to make it so political?
But I want to ask a question though to you. It's what exactly are they politicizing about it?
Well, one of the actors posted that Simba,
Oh yeah,
the
but that
boar and the meerkat,
yeah.
that they were open to being gay with each other.
what?
I didn't hear about
I
that.
did not hear about that either.
I hear
heard-
about
Wait,
everything.
wait.
The actors that
I heard that was a joke.
no, the actors that said it, they said they
Look,
were like
look.
open to it.
But these are the thing about it is I don't really take it seriously because these are animals. They're not humans.
Yeah, but still, come on. Why strong arm this?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Just I leave it to that. I feel like the best part about film was being able to escape from reality and enter this character's world, where it could be
Yeah.
you're floating through fucking space in Star Wars, or you're like fighting
Well,
the
are we-
Chitauri
well-
with the Avengers, but like something where it's not so kind of like it's cool when it's like related to your world, but not when it's like bringing in stuff like politics and stuff like that.
Like that Superwoman TV show series.
I don't even watch that shit.
I just watch her because the actress is cute.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
No,
It
I'm
does-
just kidding.
Wait, does Rick? I think Ricky. We just exposed him. He has a little secret confession. Would you like to tell us?
He
I
likes-
enjoy watching CW teen TV. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I watch
Videos
MTV.
is my favorite. No, I'm kidding.
So
If you like Pornhub, you'll love Pornhub Live. I'm just joking.
thank you, thank you for that.
We're not sponsored.
We're
by the
not
way.
sponsored by them.
Sponsor, please don't sue me.
Yeah, don't worry. They put a tree for every 100 videos. We'll put a tree for every single video you like. Thank you.
That's a good
Confusion.
Thank you for your
But
input.
what are the
input. Thank you for your input, Miguel.
what is the What are the qualities of the actual
Sony.
Disney?
Oh, wait, what the fuck am I-
Sony.
Sorry,
The actual Disney remakes, like if they're good, they're good. Well, we all know why they're being. We know why they're being made, right? Money.
Yeah, of course.
Same
yeah.
reason my mom.
Well, there, what?
My mom left me because she could get that weed money.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding, Mom. Don't listen to this. Please, please
The
continue.
awkward silence.
Please
fills the
continue,
room.
man.
Please continue.
Don't make the
That's-
awkwardness.
That's scary.
come to
John.
light.
Don't start that
Yeah,
again.
don't do that.
All right. Well, I wanna lead into the next topic because I don't think you guys want to talk about this anymore because there's not a lot to talk about. But
It's annoying. but
yeah, it's annoying, but I mean, there's not.
It's repetitive.
It's repetitive. There's not a lot to say about it. But I think what I want to lead into is that me and Chunky Boy 37, right?
34.
34. I apologize for
31,
your
I'm
last name is very strange. Me the other day, me and Chunky Boy 34 were having
Just call me Kevin.
Kevon.
Kevin.
Me and Kevin, we were talking about
Kevon.
Come on.
we were talking about nights,
Mhm.
and Kevin introduced me to something very interesting that I want to talk.
It needs to be more popular.
It
I
needs
think.
to be.
That's a
Well, before we do that, it's
Tree battles ranging from 21 versus 21, 9 versus, and
Yeah.
then 1 versus 1. And this is consisting of like people, like warhammers, axes, swords,
So these are like
shield bashing. It's
halberd.
full-
Easiest way to summarize it. It's a medieval tournament.
yeah.
If you want to see, if you guys want in 2017.
Hey,
one,
what do
that-
you do in your life? I get hit with the fucking axe.
Yeah,
what's
but
the
you make
what's the training for that? Is it like we gotta like? Do you think every time they train, they gotta like they gotta hire a guy to fix all the dents in the suits when they're done practicing?
Yeah,
that,
of course.
that would
You
be
Are
think
a
they?
so?
pain in
Are,
the
do you think they
ass.
would just get them new suits?
Well, I think they
No,
get
well-
them. Well, I think every time they go to a new tournament, they probably get new suits,
Yeah,
but
But that would be super expensive for every tournament
Because they
to buy
can't-
a new
they
suit.
can't just reuse the same suits over and over again.
maybe
Mm.
they have certain practice.
I went to Harvard just so I could fight in a suit.
Like why wouldn't they just use like plain old dull swords and say chainmail? Then they're fine.
They do use chainmail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in practice, that way they don't have to waste materials.
Well, they
Just
probably
u-
into this, John, because you're big into like MMA and
it's really
and
cool.
fighting.
Yeah, you should see
It's
it.
like-
Full be a more popular sport.
needs to be
'cause-
more in the spotlight.
Yes, because it looks cool.
Yeah,
It is
cool.
I'm serious, John. I think you'll like it a lot just because of like it's
it is.
full contact medieval fighting.
Yeah, some of the scenes in it, you could see like some people get like picked up and thrown, shield bashed in the neck.
Bruh.
They'll
That
get-
sounds
They'll get
fun,
pinned up
dude.
against the wall.
There was
and
a
there's
scene
nothing they
from
can
the,
do.
Oh,
the
yeah, I
Russia
know.
to Ukraine one where a guy was pinned up in a corner and the other guy came and grabbed him and punched him.
Yeah.
They all have helmets and everything, so you know it probably wasn't that much of an
That was the
impact.
world
There was
tournaments
one-
too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
these are
have-
world.
yeah.
These are internationals.
Everybody got quiet. Anyways, there's this one where the dude ran behind enemy lines, and
Oh,
he got pushed up against the corner. But I don't know.
Was
You
it the
fought
Russian? Was
Russia
it the
versus
Russian
US.
Oh,
U.S.
yeah.
one?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Like the Russians like penetrated the American
They
line and like surrounded
penetrated.
them into like
Yeah.
one.
I got
one wall, one
penetrated.
it was
corner.
Russia.
It was
Russia had
epic.
them
Yeah.
destroyed.
But then Russia lost to Ukraine versus
Russia
Russia
Ukraine
won.
versus Russia. That was a huge arena too.
it's big.
That was a big, and it was packed.
It's
See, people
I'm
getting-
surprised. Like people, I don't want to diss on other sports, but I'm surprised people would rather go see because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Seeing sports in person versus seeing sports on TV is pretty different.
Yeah.
yeah.
Seeing sports in person is kind of boring.
Yeah.
Depending.
It
If
depends on
it's
the
a
sport.
if it's a golf game, then yeah, I'd probably die from boredom.
What do you think about baseball?
And heat stroke.
Like
Oh, yeah.
baseball is kind of boring when you see it in
I
person.
don't like.
It's
Honestly, I
based on the you in person and on
I
TV.
think playing sports is way more.
The Nations is an exception because it's probably both fun and dangerous to be in.
Because it's like your country is literally fighting.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's just cool.
You're representing your country
Yeah,
in
your
medieval
nation.
combat.
Why do you think people get so like?
That's the same
literally
thing for
same
sport. No, I
concept?
think
Yeah.
it's the same concept for sports,
Yeah,
more or less.
but nice to watch because
Why would people be interested in Battle of the Nations like you are?
Because well,
it's like something
if
new and
you're-
it's not-
different.
no, I don't know about new different.
It's
It's
different.
not new.
No,
it's definitely not new.
No, well, I'm
It's-
sorry. Well, it's different compared to like traditional sports like football, baseball, and basketball.
Yeah.
For one.
I
What ab-
think. Oh, I'm sorry,
What about you, chunky boy?
Chunky boy.
my opinions on Battle of the Nations.
Yeah,
No,
It's
why would people want to watch it?
yeah.
because it's different. Like, I feel like if this became a big sport, this could like
Possibly
It's-
change the whole game.
maybe it could create maybe some new country pride.
That'd
I
be
mean, if
real
you're
cool.
watching your country fight,
My
Like
country
that?
beat your country
Yeah.
in the
Yeah, I
one-on-one
know.
tournament.
It's like for like saving the
I think.
mistress.
Well, I think I want to add on to that because I think the main reason people would be interested in watching Battle of the Nations,
Yeah.
is also is it's different. It's very different. It's not new. I mean,
I'm sorry. Well, it's
it's medieval.
different compared to traditional.
I think it's because
sports.
it's such a brutal. It's not like MMA's brutal.
Yeah.
UFC is brutal, but this is brutal in like in its own way, where it just looks painful.
even though it probably isn't as.
Well, you're
good
wearing
as-
armor.
Yeah.
It probably is still painful because through that armor you're
You
still
still
gonna
feel the
feel
blunts.
something. Yeah.
You're still gonna feel like an axe hit
And
your
if you
head.
get shield,
mean-
if you get shield bashed in the face
If
with
you
the
think
freaking
about it, MMA is probably slightly worse.
yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Head in Battle of the Nation. Well, maybe.
Well,
you
maybe.
could, yeah.
But I don't think it's
If
gonna
you
be as brutal.
lost my head.
I almost died, Mom.
A halberd almost cut my arm off.
The weird part
He
is,
brought up golf.
yeah. I brought up golf. Yeah, no, right.
Actually, I think it was like some
Yes.
huge
Well,
thing.
it's considered our passing time.
It was.
Yeah, it was. Now it's football, but
Yeah,
American football.
Yeah.
because I was about to say, I bet more people think about football than they think about baseball. So I feel like that'd be a better national.
That put
sport.
a better national comparison.
Yeah,
But you get injured in both pretty badly.
yeah. Our hide sport is
baseball,
baseball.
maybe.
Yeah, you can get
Football way
seriously-
easier.
You can get seriously fucked
I think
up.
baseball's such a fun game to play when you're playing it, but watching it is just different.
This is boring.
Yeah.
With football, it's
I don't know if any
it's
of you,
kind of the opposite.
Yeah, I don't know if any
Like-
of you could agree with me on this, but playing a sport is way like miles better than watching it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it can be unless you're like
Or if it's not your kind
unless
of
it's
sport.
like torturing sport. That's probably not fun to get your leg cut off and
That
see
is
the blood
very
drip.
different than what we're talking about. John.
Aztec basketball.
Aztec warriors what they did for fun. Let me cut your finger off real quick.
I don't know. I don't think any of you know about much about the Aztec Jaguar warrior, do you?
Well, I know about they used to play something similar to basketball. I think.
They with like a human head or something.
No, with the regular ball, and then they would just throw. They would like the hoop was made of stone. I think. I'm 95%
Wasn't it on the
sure.
wall?
Yeah,
Oh, I remember what you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sports is going to be guaranteed in any civilization. I mean the Indians played lacrosse.
Yeah, I don't.
Lacrosse.
I
I like
think
watching lacrosse. I wouldn't want to play it, but I,
think
like watching
lacrosse is kind of whack.
it. I just like
What do
watching
you
them
mean?
beat the shit out of each other.
You know what lacrosse is?
hmm
I don't like it. I think
Why?
it's just eh.
it's boring or
Dude,
What do you think, John?
okay. Just catching balls like every other game.
you're catching balls, yeah, but they punch each other in the face.
Does that mean girls do sports as well?
Oh
They're
my
catching
lord.
cars.
Oh my
They're
lord.
They
catching
be
balls.
catching
They be
balls.
catching balls, dude. So they're technically athletes too.
That's why they brag about how much balls they catch.
Oh
it's
my
a game.
God.
It's a
a
game.
sport.
Okay. Chill.
They each try to catch more balls than the other.
Whoever wins by the end of the year wins.
Whoever,
Whoever
win-
catches the most by the end of the year wins, right?
whoever wins gets STD.
Oh my God.
Nobody.
Okay.
The U.S. with STDs.
What do you mean by that?
Whoa. Let's see how many we can pass around before we.
Why we have like a like an STD
I
epidemic.
think STDs are
Not
very
anymore.
common in the U.S. I
Used
think
to
there's
be.
like one. I think herpes. Is
I don't
like
think they're a huge epidemic.
ridiculously-
Well, herpes goes away.
No, it
herpes doesn't go
No,
away.
no,
It's
does it really
permanent.
not?
Yeah.
No, it's permanent. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, but it's like
shit.
some people have like dormant
Yeah,
herpes.
like it like goes to sleep for a minute and then all of a sudden
Can't
it's
you
back.
get like
No,
cream?
no.
Can't,
Sometimes it won't even go. Like a lot of the time, not a lot of, but
well,
some of
can't
the
you
time it
get
doesn't even,
cream?
like,
Can't
show
you
up.
get like cream to help treat it?
Yeah,
And
but
like-
herpes
It'll
is
help
like
your symptoms, but it's not going to completely take it away.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know a lot about
So
herpes.
it's like
Miguel would know about it.
Oh, I don't have herpes.
what's that medication that helps cancer? Yeah.
well, I
Well,
guess it's somewhat medicated.
it can fuck you up though, dude.
you ever
Chemo?
think
does.
it's? You ever
Oh,
guys
dude,
ever think it's
chemo.
weird how like
You're killing
How
all
else-
your good cells and stuff just to kill the cancer.
How else are you gonna get rid of it?
So nonetheless, you're gonna wait. Hey, well, we were talking about that last
prayer?
Prayer.
time. What's it called?
For brain cancer?
Yeah, like they could like target the brain cancer,
Yeah, and not the good cells.
and not the
That's
good
cool.
cells. Thank you. So
Your project has helped funded our twerking habit.
yeah,
Chemo and radiation, because you make bank off of that. And if you cure somebody of cancer, you don't make the profits not there.
Yeah, but it costs. I don't think you realize the main argument against that, in my opinion, is that it costs a lot of money to
For
treat people.
radiation.
Like, and no, it's not the person giving the money; it's the hospital having to pay money to treat the person. It costs
Yeah.
money to keep somebody alive, and that person has to give money too. I don't think it really benefits everybody to hold, cancer treatment or cancer medicine back, really
Yeah.
in any way, for like
What-
economic reasons and ethical reasons.
what's it called? I know that drug, like places. What are they called? Like
Pharmacies.
Pharmacies?
Thank you. I'm not
Drug
really. I'm
stores.
not into that. I just call them druggy stores. So, know what? Like pharmacies, they make a good amount of money.
Oh yeah, pharmacies.
Like I
make
heard
a
that like
ton.
some corporations make like 63 million a year
Big
Yeah.
pharma?
yearly. So if you can make more bank off of that, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Of
And
course, why wouldn't you?
that's another thing where it's like EpiPens don't cost like a crazy amount of money to make,
Mhm.
but their prices are inflated by like 500 times.
Yeah, they are.
Huge margin. So, and it's pretty unethical. So you can argue, oh, they'll do the same for cancer. It's like, yeah, but you could survive. You have a good chance of surviving without an EpiPen.
Yeah, no, you
It's for like emergency, but
just
like
don't get stung by a bee.
cancer though,
For real.
it's pretty low, even for
Oh, no,
big
yeah.
pharma.
Even if you it's because if you let it sit there,
Yeah,
it's not like it's gonna.
It's not going
You're
to
not
go away.
really-
It's not like an itchy eye.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think they would. I know, these big corporations are obviously going to want to make profit, but I don't think they're willing to sacrifice their basic morality. And you can say, well, they've done it before, but this is different.
You'd be surprised. Some of those dudes just like that's all they care about, the money, even if they're torturing people.
Yeah.
Brings up a good point. Disney, Star Wars. No. I'm kidding.
Nah, we don't-
Nah,
that
talked about Star Wars.
We've talked about the Sony accusation and all
Well,
that
we haven't
stuff.
talked about Star Wars.
I'm
Star
not big
Wars.
into Star Wars. Boring.
But Battle of the
Very.
Nations, we got way off topic.
Yeah,
But Battle of the Nations, just even if you don't plan on buying mid, it's not like
Well, yeah,
it's
21 versus 21.
It's not like a soccer where you could just.
And you have to beat up people with it.
Yeah, but I bet those people are very conditioned.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, you ever just get like diarrhea and then it like blasts out your ass?
I
Constipated, bro. It gets
Yeah.
stuck in my
I
ass.
don't feel that. I
you
don't-
guys are fucking ass cheeks together. See what
What?
happens.
oh shit.
Have you never eaten Taco Bell and then boom?
Get me one of those
Yo,
quesadillas.
I'm not gonna lie, Taco Bell has never done that to me.
It hasn't done that to me
It
either.
hasn't done
Yeah,
that to
I don't
me.
know why
Yeah.
everyone-
I don't.
Bro.
I always see memes like when after you eat Taco Bell and it's like some bathroom filled with shit or something. But for me, I've never gotten bad.
Bad
Bad,
ass
like,
cakes.
thing.
You know what does give me like
I
diarrhea?
don't- we shouldn't talk about that. It looks like
What?
McDonald's.
No, for me it's fucking it's
For
Chinese.
me, it's McDonald's.
No, for me it's Chinese food.
Chinese food just makes my stomach hurt.
It just
Literally-
depends on what place you go to, though.
literally no place has ever made my stomach sick other than Carl's
Ooh,
Jr.
no way.
Other
We'll,
than
we'll
Carl's
make you
Jr.
sick, Kevin.
No,
Yeah, we'll make you
Golden
sick.
Corral made me sick.
No
Yeah.
other place has ever.
Have you ever
made
been
me
to
sick.
Country Corral?
Country buffet.
Country Buffet. There you go.
They're basically
I've
the
been
same
there.
thing.
Nah.
Did they shut it down?
Dude,
though?
isn't what?
Yeah, I think they shut it down.
They
Look
shut
up.
it down. No,
Why?
bruh.
The one that was over there by the First Bank. doesn't
Yeah,
exist
yeah,
no
yeah,
more.
yeah. That's the one I used to go to.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that.
The concept of a buffet is weird. It's like
Yeah,
you pay like $20.
$7.
You're right.
You pay like 20.
Yeah.
There's only one left.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, it's like that's kind of cool though because you don't have to pay like a whole shitload.
Well, they're
for, like,
not
one-
too expensive.
for like
though.
one meal. No, you can
I
get.
tried to stay after hours,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Sir, please leave."
Excuse me.
Like, no, it's all I can.
Looking kind of good. You looking like a snack today, Mister.
Whoa! Why'd it have to?
Oh, why it can't be a miss? Okay, I'm trying to still have a career in my life. I ain't never gonna do that type of shit.
Yeah, you will.
No, I won't. No, I
Yeah, you
won't.
will.
No, I won't.
Not my place.
I'll talk more about buffets, but
I think
I think people in Battle of the Nations eat from Golden Corral.
Eat from.
probably.
I think they go to Red Lobster and just order.
They do it the medieval
lobsters.
they just like go hunt,
Yeah,
and then
dude.
whatever they come back with, they eat. Some days they don't eat. Other days they eat like
They eat
crazy.
every-
911 on a homeless guy in there. He's been in here since we opened, and it's closing hours. I know he didn't even want any food. He's just
Dude,
in
nobody.
here. He's just
That
here.
Los
Just
Angeles
here.
epidemic with homeless. I like some
Isn't
cocaine
s-
with that.
Isn't San Francisco handing out like free needles, like clean?
Injection free, like no, like places where you could inject yourself, and there's doctors around. Yeah,
I saw a guy on
I
the
forgot where it
I
was,
guess-
but I was like, damn, you're gonna see people shooting themselves.
I saw
up.
did a
The doctors was like, that was
heroin in like midday.
Jesus,
That would-
That's ballsy.
Ambulance and everything. When they go
Yeah.
to like an overdose thing, they have this certain like shot to someone who overdosed, and they immediately snap out of it, and they're okay.
Like an
Like
adrenaline shot.
instantly. It's not
And
just
then you gotta
adrenaline.
pay
It's like-
$5,000 for all the ambulance to go all the way over there.
yeah, but they have like a
5,000.
shot. You can be like overdosed on heroin, and they'll give you it, and then
reminds-
it's like you're fine.
That reminds me of Pulp Fiction. when
Like
the-
put that huge ass syringe in her chest.
when
Oh,
she
no.
overdoses on coke, and he's freaking the fuck out. He is. Have you seen that
shit's
movie, Kevin?
funny, bro.
I have not seen Pulp
I've seen
Fiction.
part of it.
So in
I
Pulp-
like
need to watch it,
stopped
Can I
at
tell
that
you about
part,
it?
Yeah.
So like the wife of what's his name?
Don't even bother with names, just say.
The black guy, the black time guy.
Thank you for the racial
his
description.
wife overdoses on coke while one of his henchmen is taking care of her,
Yeah,
and he freaks the fuck out, and he takes her to like a drug dealer.
yeah. His drug dealer, his heroin.
His
dealer.
his heroin.
Yeah, it was his heroin because she accidentally snorted heroin thinking it was cocaine.
Did she really?
Yeah,
Is- I
right,
thought she
that's
just
right, she snorted.
overdosed.
bruh. No, she snorted heroin.
Oh shit!
Stupid.
Nobody. College students. Not even college. That's like high school now. It's like bleeding into high school.
Yeah,
I'm an American high school
Anyways,
student. I'm
but yeah,
depressed.
she overdosed. He has to. I forget his name, but he has to take her to his drug dealer. Not later in the movie, anyways.
Even though Pulp Fiction isn't really a great movie.
I mean, it's kind of
wait.
good, but it's
Vincent Vega. That was
Vincent
the dude.
Vega. Yeah.
John Travolta's character. Time I watched it, I was like little, so I'm like, oh fuck this shit.
Bruh.
No, after I watched it later, no, it's a
Like, so bad that it was good.
No, it's
It's
very
not- it's not bad,
entertaining. It's
yeah.
not bad, but
dude.
it's
The
not
way
the
they
best.
talk. The,
No, I'm serious, dude. Watch any clip from Pulp Fiction and pay attention to the way they deliver.
grabs your attention. It's like, yo, bro, no other person really talks like that. So I feel like it's interesting. And Kevin, I think you just have a bad
We
opinion.
need
How
to
about
just
that?
show you.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh,
yeah, it is.
shit. But
It
is it
is?
but I hate Netflix. It's probably gonna be science fiction.
I have not.
Jonathan, what do you
Bruh,
think was in the
didn't.
briefcase?
Okay, no. They said that when you look at the main character, I forgot. I'm not trying to be racist. And when they put in the code to open the briefcase, it has 666 out of him, and he wants it back. It's an
Mm.
interesting theory about.
It's just part of his.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's
spinal
just like
fluid.
his-
dude.
sell it on the black market.
Bunch of
It's like one of
spinal
his
fluid.
vertebrae.
It's just a bunch of spinal fluid, bro.
It's just like four.
It's all his. It's his nutsack or some shit.
What?
Whoa.
Has a bandage. on
Why
the
would
back
it
of
be a
his neck.
nuclear bomb? Why does he probably Quentin Tarantino just added that stupid stuff in with.
Oh, that's funny as fuck, dude.
Have you ever seen videos of Quentin Tarantino? He's an ass.
Oh, that don't sound good. That don't sound good. But no, personally,
I don't know him
I
personally
don't know him
either.
personally because people can be different from their work environments. Like, yeah,
And in real person.
he's like a really cool dude. But yeah, you know who we need to hear from? Chunky Boy.
As far as what?
As far-
It was
Where'd you
good.
hear that
And
from?
where'd you? Yeah, where?
My dad.
Okay, bro.
Your dad probably saw it in theaters.
Millennials.
Ricky, why did you think Netflix censored movies like
That doesn't
within?
Do.
They don't.
No, they don't.
I'm pretty
No,
sure
they
said
censor. They
don't.
might censor their
They
own.
might not include
they m-
certain
yeah,
movies.
They might censor their own movies, but not other people's movies.
I
Especially if they're gonna put it on the
you're
channel.
right. Yeah.
That'd be so
Like,
stupid.
I don't know if
You
any.
censor
I don't
every
know. I
time
just
that-
don't trust Netflix.
I don't know
You
if any of you
censor
guys
the
watched it.
word "fuck" every single time you say
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Dave Chappelle's new comedy.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you
You're
guys
Oh,
watched
always
dude.
bringing this up.
because it's like so good
No,
and it's
I
surprising.
Will we talk-
recently watched it. It
and
was funny.
It was surprising that Netflix
It
put
was,
it on there.
Yeah, because it had a lot of
It-
ethnic and
hilarious jokes.
a lot of
I thought they were
anti stuff. but
Hilarious.
It was funny.
Very
It was
politically.
funny.
Best
Yeah.
way to put it is
What
very
movie was it?
politically incorrect.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing about
It's
it.
a
That's
com-
very
it's not a movie,
politically
it's a comedy special.
incorrect. But they allow him to get motherfucker. They allow him to do it because, well, he's a comedian. He's Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, but like I'm surprised Netflix did it, but it was very good.
Yeah, no, it's
I
very
haven't seen
good.
it. I don't know.
No, you should watch it. It's only like a
If you don't like if you don't like politics, fun at like everything.
Pornhub. You'll love Pornhub Live.
If you like,
We are not sponsored.
Unsponsored.
Yeah,
Not
that's the
sponsored.
only
Thank
reason
you,
he's
Miguel.
here.
he's the only reason
Thank
he's
you.
here. Yeah, he's the only reason he's
Thanks.
here.
That means no one likes anime. And David, you're gonna have to be quiet about that. Thank you.
Okay.
No, great.
Yay!
Great.
So anime.
So,
What are some hobbies you have?
Can't really go into that. Just kidding. Into working out.
Interesting. Why working
Yes.
out? Why not
I'm joking.
do you have time to play with toys?
Honestly, I think toys are more importantly action figures.
Why were you like a big action figures kid when you were?
Yeah, me too. But I stopped like playing with them religiously when I was like 13.
Religiously.
Now at that age, I was like, guys, action figures. And then the whole
They're like,
an action
Bro,
figure?
let me hit that. Let me hit that. Hey, yo, bro.
what action figure is it?
Travis Scott.
No.
Never
No.
mind.
I-
of the Knights action figure.
Knights.
Oh,
Why Knights though?
Warhammer.
I just
Where's
think
was that?
the Halo action figures are
They
super
even
popular.
Halo action figures.
Yeah, and
Yeah, they had
I
everything.
bought those to school and everybody's like, "Oh my god, you got Halo action figures."
The little small.
Like cartoon movies and
Yeah.
in that type of stuff.
Helped like build imagination in kids.
A little too much, in
A
my
little
opinion.
too much. Now we're all
Well,
like confused.
No,
It's
nowadays
like,
all
that
these
was
little kids are
stupid. Am
like,
I an
"What's
action
going on?"
figure?
Because they're always hitting the jewels
And Fortnite.
and
I think
Fortnite.
Let me hit that
Nasty.
Fortnite.
Let's not get into that. That's
What
a
if-
topic for another year.
What if? Well, I'm gonna bring this up. This is the last time bringing this up. But what if Fortnite made
Stop.
their own
Oh
jewel?
my god, I'm already losing brain cells.
Me too. We're
You don't
moving
have any
on.
brain cells left.
All right.
Moving on,
Action figures.
Yes.
Back to that. Not.
Do you still buy
Fortnite
'em?
action figures.
Do you still buy
I don't
action
still
figures?
Buy them. No,
Why?
do not.
I still do,
I spend my money.
but I don't play with. I don't play with them. I just pose them.
You just
Collecting.
collect them.
Oh, look, he posed with
Yeah, I collect them.
I have the main dude from the Guardians of the Galaxy. That was
Star
the last
Lord?
action figure I got. Yeah.
Star-Lord.
What kind of action figures are you into?
Marvel Legends.
Marvel.
Why particularly them?
What are you into,
Yeah,
Johnny?
Because they're just cool action figures. They're pretty uncreative because they're basically just the same mold that's just repainted like it's different every time. So it's pretty repetitive. But there's always a few gems, and the most recent action figure I made this really nice custom mold for his head with his tongue out and all that. And I just think you don't have people who collect action figures still, they don't pose them.
People
Yeah.
like to have them on their shelves. It just looks good.
Yeah, no. How Ricky was saying, you can play with them in the right way. In the right way.
I don't.
With that toilet paper, that was not a cool way. That's not a good place to put it.
Confusion.
Okay.
Bro.
That wasn't very effective. Okay.
You guys remember those when you bought action figures
Yeah.
and then you would like if you bought every single toy
Right.
in the line, you would be able to build the whole figurine. Cool ones.
Don't they do that at Walmart?
Well, I mean, Walmart sells them. Walmart doesn't make them.
Don't you guys remember when they used to put like cereal
they
box?
Way back when you bought a
Shut
cereal
up, you're not
box.
that old.
Yeah, you're not that old either. I'm old enough to be your dad. Cereal boxes used to come with. You guys remember they used to come with games?
Yeah. Like
Age of Empires.
yes.
I don't think
So
any
that
of
was
you know
that-
what that
no,
is. I don't think any of you know what it is.
I don't know. I can't
Is that a
explain
mobile game?
No.
Yeah.
Computer.
Mm.
for the
It-
computers.
They made action figures about well, this is probably a stupid games, right?
Yeah.
They made action figures for everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even Destiny has action figures.
But like Destiny, I think they're more like they're more for posable
Like-
reasons.
Yeah, like-
For like, look, here's my Destiny collection, and then they complement your Destiny shit. So
And then you leave it. You know.
No, I don't know if you guys ever played this game, because I certainly haven't, but I just thought of it. The Witcher.
The Witcher. I've heard of it, but I haven't played it.
Have they ever made any action
don't talk
figures
about
on
the
here?
TV show, Kevin. We're We're not gonna talk about that right now.
So the TV show. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, well, Netflix is making a TV series on him.
Honestly, okay. Just quick opinion on that. I hope it's good, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Isn't the newest?
By you say I hope it's good. I hope it has all them sex scenes on there.
No, the Witcher didn't even like have that many. It was just. I just hope they don't. It's Netflix.
For a
you know?
series
I hope
based-
they don't strong
For a series based in like medieval Europe, they sure do have a lot of brown people in it. And
Okay.
Let's move. New topic.
Okay.
Is that
New
is that
topic?
new
Yeah, I
topic
think that's
hear?
a new topic ringing
Yeah,
in
that's
my
a new
ear.
topic.
All right, moving on.
you
Thank
know
you.
I'm right.
Thank you, Ricky, for that.
You know I'm right.
I'd
I'm
like.
just kidding.
Let's Kevin.
Actually, this is a good topic to bring up for another
No,
podcast.
no, we're not gonna bring that up for no podcast
Nope. None
because I just
you
I'm
can go on,
joking.
make your own solo.
as a person
podcast.
of color,
Me too.
as a person of color, I don't appreciate what you just said. Me neither. I don't.
Okay,
I
I know.
also-
I can see you smiling.
I don't
I know.
smile.
I know you agree with me.
Change. I don't agree with you. Change my mind.
Change my mind.
Just in case
Kidding.
Steven
Nope,
Crowder.
Nope. Stop. We're not going. We're not going into any of this.
I agree.
We're not going into.
If you think about it, since we have all these nickels, if we went back in time, we'd be rich.
Oh no, for no doubt we'd be rich.
We'd be rich.
Why bring that up?
Because just think about it, like nickels, we would all be rich, and
Well, yeah, like $1 could have been like $100.
You can buy
No,
like
that's
a big-
literally how a dollar
you can
was.
buy
Or
like
even
a
$5
figurine
was
in
a
like
lot.
the old days for like I don't know 20 cents. I'm just making a number.
yeah,
up.
dude,
Yeah,
you
but
could.
that's, bro, you said 3,000.
Dude,
I
like, no, no, no,
apologize.
like back then, you like,
$30.
Don't you say like $30? Yeah.
nowadays it's like, hey, yo, you want this one bedroom house
Okay,
that has
nobody-
one toilet?
Colorado.
One twi-
You want a whole mansion and 48 acres of land? $8. Housing price. You could buy a mansion over there.
Yeah,
for
but I hear
the-
like Dallas and Austin have really bad. The city
You know
is
what?
like pretty cheap.
Yeah.
You know what state has bad housing prices? Colorado.
It's because of all them
We have, like-
Californians moving here.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. If you ain't here to exercise, get the fuck out of here.
Jonathan hates Californians.
No, I just,
That brings up a good point.
bruh, it's like
What?
I was here first. Okay, get out.
The fact that exercising in Colorado helps a
No.
lot.
I'm
Dude,
cheating,
our
bro.
obesity rate is going up.
In Colorado?
Yeah.
Because of everyone moving here.
It's
Yeah.
because everybody moving here.
No, it's because everybody's eating a bunch of hamburgers and smoking
And
weed
a lot
all
of people
day.
are moving.
Smoking
No, it's
weed.
because everybody's moving here.
Get the
I do agree that smoking weed might contribute to it because everyone's becoming lazier. I don't like any of that. I
Just
think
get
it's
rid
all-
of weed, bro.
I think it's all stupid. I think it's all
stay in like Colorado Springs anyways, and like
Oh yeah, because there's an Olympic Center over there.
yeah, and cities in the
put it any other state and we're gonna be gods. It's
yeah,
like,
but
no.
then you have like a Florida and kind of Colorado.
over here and they're not gonna be able to breathe after they're
Floridans
taking their
come-
flocka.
Yeah, the Floridians come to Colorado with their sport. Yeah.
Dude, that's so funny too when you see them just get a nosebleed and you're just out here walking around,
Like
hiking a mountain. You're like, that's kind of funny.
And you're like, ha,
Ha.
weakling.
weakling.
That's what you don't get for
You
being.
just have to
born here.
slowly walk up to them, weakling,
Weakling.
and then
boy.
turn around and walk away.
Why you gotta be so weak, bro?
Why's your nose gotta bleed? Come
Yeah,
on,
man.
man.
But you know what? I think also.
You're a little late.
I just got
Thank
that
you.
now. I was like, why are you calling them weaklings? Like, oh.
Only weaklings can get it. That's why you got it a little late.
Yeah, even if you get punched in the nose 400 times, you can't get a bloody nose.
Yeah,
Or you're a weakling.
you can't get a bloody nose.
Like, I don't care if a
Have
car
have
hits you.
Have you gotten
If a car
have you ever
hits
gotten
you
a
and you don't
nosebleed
take
in
it,
the-
then you're weak.
Have you ever gotten a nosebleed in the middle of the night?
No. Just kidding, yes.
More
Yes.
than once?
I wake up.
Or sometimes
I wake
feel
up
it.
right before I get it.
I hate the feeling of a bloody
I
nose
feel
because
like-
you just be sitting and it's just like,
One time
it's
I
this weird
It just
nasally.
happens and you're like, is my nose?
because I was so
Dude.
tired, so I just continued to
Uh,
sleep, and I woke up in the morning and like there's
I don't think
it's on
you're
my
able to
pillow.
clean your pillow. Yeah, you had to throw that thing away. Don't lie.
Yeah.
No,
Blood does
I just
not.
cleaned the, yeah, you can clean blood.
Yeah.
How? Blood is like
Doesn't
Salt
stain.
with bleach.
Yeah, with bleach.
yeah, because blood's like very
Don't
hard
put bleach
to
in your
remove.
mouth, but put it on your pillow.
Put it in your pillow, not your
Put it
mouth.
inside your
PSA.
The half of his head is just
FYI.
gonna be bleached.
It's all
Half
gonna
his
be
head's gonna be
bleached.
white. The other half's black.
That would be funny. Ricky, you should do
What the
that.
fuck, dude? That'd be funny. No.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, bleach your hair and then you just see it slowly start falling off.
Yo, when women get their hair tied, aren't they literally getting it bleached?
Yeah.
It depends. Sometimes.
If you want
I'm
like a
not
if you-
sure.
if you want
If
like
you
a
want-
lighter color,
like
you're
if you're
getting it
getting-
bleached.
if
if
you're
you want
getting
it
a lighter
to
color.
be more permanent, you get it bleached.
Hey,
and then,
I heard dyeing your hair can actually make.
but it
does
does
kill
not
your
hair loss.
It does not permanently fuck you up. I
Because
don't
you're
think.
basically
I don't
painting
know.
your hair.
But it won't make your hair fall out.
Yeah.
That's for sure. No, not
That would
that.
be weird if your hair
That would
just fell
suck,
out.
dude.
Yeah, they wouldn't do it then.
You just see a bunch of kids, their hair starts falling out.
Yeah, because if someone posts, imagine if that blew up, like someone's losing hair because of that. People are losing hair, then it'd stop as an industry.
Yeah, that's true.
No, well, it wouldn't. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
well, think of no, it wouldn't stop as an industry because look at people who get like breast and butt, injections and implants.
We already have too much
You know, you-
plastic in the world.
We already have enough plastic in the world. And
It's killing the turtles. Come
you're-
on, we don't
I
need
mean,
some
you're
more.
basically putting like chemicals and plastic in yourself.
I heard that it's actually causing butt cancer.
I-
I'm
I heard
I'm not even
you
joking.
you told me about that.
Did you guys hear that there's like a bacteria that eats the plastic and it turns it into water?
Are you
Imagine
serious?
you sit on like
Look it up.
you sit
So
on a
what?
chair and then you feel like swishing.
I know. You're just
So
like
what,
bobbing up
when you
and
get
down.
when you get a butt implant and then this bacteria comes, eats all the plastic and you just get like a squishy butt. It's almost like a water bed.
I know someone like slaps it and it's
It's
just
a
like
water bed on your ass, dude. That's what it is.
Wouldn't that become peace?
It's like one of those girls with all the implants jump in the ocean. Look at all the pollution that was just put
You
into
just, dude,
it.
you just see her float.
She's just sitting on the
She's
water,
just sitting on the
floating
water,
away.
floating, and then you just see a shark come and take her and throw her back up because they don't eat plastic.
That was pretty
Wow.
thought through, bro.
That was
You're
a very
fucked
thought
up.
out answer.
How is that fucked up? How is that fucked up? You gotta tell
I'm
me.
not
When a
gonna
girl
say-
that's
No,
all
no, no.
full of plastic surgery dies, it's you're putting plastic.
She'll kill a
What
turtle
is
before
fucked
she
up?
gets sent
What
out.
is fucked up is that sharks and all them are eating fucking plastic.
It's because all the old people continue to pollute the world because they'll know they'll be dead by the time.
It's kind of deep, Kevin. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's no, like that's facts though. Think
That's-
about it.
Yeah, that's true.
All the older people, like the old ones, controlling this, keep it going.
Care that much, to be honest.
Yeah, until your kids are
TBG?
melting in the
TVG,
street.
TVH.
TBH.
You say that
TBH.
until your kids are like melting. They're
Yeah,
like,
but it costs.
Dad,
It's
can I
gonna,
go
That's
play
even if Ricky
outside?
has
but it's gonna
any
cost
kids.
a lot of money to make everything green.
It's like,
Remember the Green New Deal? Well, actually, let's stop talking about this
Oh, okay.
because we're getting into politics now.
Yeah, I think I'm good without that. But you know
just
what?
wait till Ricky's kids start melting when they ask to play outside. Then he'll believe us.
I think
It's like, no.
That reminds me
With
of
his
that
government
SCP
issued
story.
girlfriend.
government issued
Should we
girlfriend.
talk about SCPs?
What the hell are
What's
SCPs?
that?
Okay, me and Rick have to have that conversation.
There's this SCP where like you stand in the sun. You stand in the
Yeah.
sun.
Oh
and
wait,
then
no, I
you
know what that
melt.
is. It's like what's it called? It shows
it's
like
no, it's not the called
Fireplace
that.
stories. That's what SCPs are.
That's
Yeah.
essentially-
Horror internet high.
captured by the government.
They're just captured by the government.
Just captured by the government. Well, I remember my brother was telling me if you like look at it, if if it looks at you, and you're looking at it, you can't blink or
Oh,
look away.
173.
that's like the first
173.
SCP.
Yeah.
The one with the sun is called
you
When
get
Day
killed.
Breaks.
Mhm.
When if it's like if any skin is exposed to the sun, you'll like burn alive immediately.
No, you don't burn alive. You like melt. It's like a blob.
Exactly.
That
And
is
then like
hot.
and then like you want other people to turn into blobs too.
So you try and find them.
It's like horrible.
Dude,
They're
that
good
sound-
They're very well written stories.
what if
most
of
of
them.
them.
What if these stories are like real and we just don't notice it?
They're not real. I can make it my own SCP story, and if it's good, it'll get accepted.
That's you, Ricky.
Thank you, Ricky.
You could make your
I
own.
know.
Shut
I know
up.
there was an SCP that I think it was like a coffee maker.
Oh yeah.
Is it-
Oh.
Yeah.
There's literally an SCP that's an endless bag of potatoes.
That's funny. as fuck.
No, there's one with an endless
No, no, no,
pizza
no.
box.
No, this coffee maker, what's it called? It could give you whatever you wanted.
There's
So some dude put in, let me have a cup of Joe.
And then in like blood and
Yeah,
gore came out.
yeah. Like actual Joe.
oh yeah.
The dude Joe. Joe Rogan.
Joe
Joe
Rogan
Rogan.
experience.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. I don't think Joe Rogan's.
He's not even gonna look at this. He's gonna be like, screw these guys.
Screw these guys. SCPs are very cool stories. I think.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about
They're
it.
hard
one
to
day.
write.
Why not?
Because they have to be detailed and shit.
Well, but at the same time, like bad SCP stories get accepted too. There's
Yeah.
one where about like a furry girl who runs her own blog.
Thank you for that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I was just giving an example of a bad SCP story.
Now I'm
Good.
thinking
I
about
wasn't going to go into detail about it.
Is it?
No.
memorized it. To
Ricky
the
memorized the entire
But
story.
the moderators for SCP suck though.
I think it's like SCP-001. It's like God
No, well that's SCP-33.
sits there because he wants them to think that they captured him. But he'll
No,
just like
he says, doesn't he say that in every He's like, I can leave whenever I want.
yeah,
Yeah,
he literally
yeah.
like walks out of the room and no one stops him.
And you're allowed
He
to.
walks out and
and
then
people-
comes back with like hamburgers.
People are allowed to enter his cell whenever they want to have like therapy sessions with him, and he gives them apparently good advice.
That's
Wait.
actually kind of cool.
It's funny because he just walks out and literally no one can stop him, and he comes back with hamburgers.
Yeah, or he turns his cell into like a big mansion.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's funny.
That sounds cool, dude.
There's SCP-999.
Oh,
It's just like this
the
jelly.
The jelly, the
And
orange.
it's like if it touches you and you have any sort of like sadness or depression in your life, it
Heals
immediately
you.
goes away.
Yeah.
Immediately.
It tickles you. It's called the tickle monster.
Yeah, it'll just tickle you. And it said it feels like peanut butter.
It feels
Peanut
like-
butter?
Feels like peanut butter.
Someone just like put their hand in it. Feels like peanut butter.
Yeah, but think about it. It's cool. Like it just jumps on you and immediately all your depression.
Feel bad for that monster though, because if it absorbs all
It
that,
doesn't absorb it. It just
doesn't
takes it
absorb
away.
so it's like
That's a better example. Would just be like it just heals you.
Yeah.
It's like a healing. It heals like your mental issues,
If
but
it
only when
was-
you touch it.
Yeah, if it was sickness, then maybe it would have that effect, but it's mental issues.
yeah.
I think there's an SCP that's just a bottle of pills. It's like 43 of them, and if you take it, it'll heal you of literally anything
You serious?
in
Yeah.
like a minute or something.
That
Yeah,
sounds
but
pretty
they and
cool.
the SCP Foundation
It has it on
has
lockdown.
Has tried to
replicate the
has
pills.
tried to replicate, and they can't replicate it. And like there's stories where it's like if you had cancer or like any type of terminal disease in the SCP Foundation, you were allowed to take the pill. 'Cause
Yeah.
there used to be like 50 of them, and you could take one. But then they had to stop doing that because people were taking the pill for like hangovers and stuff.
Bruh. Isn't there like 43 of them though? Left.
Well, now there's 43
43.
left because they used some.
What SCPs?
No,
No pills.
pill.
The
Uh,
pills
I
that
think
you
there
do.
was one where like a scientist had like super bad cancer and he was gonna die in like a day or two, and then they gave him a pill and he was like,
What's your
healed.
favorite SCP?
Ooh, the lizard. The hard to
682?
kill reptile is cool, but I
This-
think he's kind of boring.
682.
I think he's kind of. You know what's cool about 682 though? Have you seen the encounter between him and God?
no.
Or he didn't see him, but they're like, "Why aren't you looking at the thing right there?" And he's like, "I only."
They imply that like he didn't make him and he came from hell or something like
Yeah.
that.
Because they were like in the.
Favorite?
No, I don't think so.
So are SCPs like fictional stories?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of the Russian sleep experiment? It's legitimately something like
No.
that that could keep you
No.
awake and make you go crazy.
No, because something that'll keep you awake.
With the machine that can make everything better, make any object better and make any object worse. You put something in there and then there's like a settings. So it's
Mhm.
like worsen.
Huh.
So the
Yeah.
fine settings is what makes it better. The equal changes it out for something of like it's cool. It's funny too.
You know what's cool, Sue?
What?
It's weird. A lot.
Did
Yeah, they have a lot redacted, and then that's why they do that.
yeah.
Like it's
It is weird because, dude, if you think about it, if SCPs were real,
Tickle Monster is like one of the like 4 that actually helps
Yeah.
us.
The machine I was talking like you could put something in there and then set it to fine and like it just fucks it up really
Yeah.
bad. They took like a Lego Star Wars. They took like a Lego Star Wars X-wing box.
Yeah.
X-wing.
Jesus.
So it's like both kind of a curse, and it's and like think that it's sentient.
maybe.
They think it's sentient because it makes jokes sometimes. It like responds to you.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think I have a favorite.
like that.
No.
No, okay, wait. Not like that, but like Five Nights at Freddy's can be real, old, and still be in America or China
I don't know where you're
Why?
going with this.
I don't-
by virtual reality.
That's not the same as that.
The
That's
closest
the farthest-
relation.
That's the closest thing they're gonna get to being the same.
I guess you're right. Quiet again.
And the podcast is over.
No, wait. Well, let's.
I guess as much as people see it as like a video, people don't realize it because so many things revolutionize our world nowadays.
Wow.
Experience that you might not ever be able to feel,
Uh-huh.
if you know what
Yeah,
I
but it
That's a game.
it feels
Okay, that's the game.
real,
That's what I'm saying.
But like your sort of sense you have doesn't really that would be
Yeah.
cool, but it's just not.
Have you ever heard of 4D?
I don't know what that is.
4D machines.
Oh, the movies with like chairs that like
Chairs
move,
that
and
fly.
been in one for Pacific Rim.
You serious?
They don't tend not to do entire movies. They did like 10 minutes maybe. At
I went
most.
to
20
to New York, and what's it called? I went into like a Marvel thing. I forgot it was like a 4D screen. So I watched one of their previews. So every time like the hole got hit, I got like
It's-
after 20 hits, you kind of get bored of it.
Yeah, 'cause just like,
Sometimes they'll spray water on you.
This guy walks up to you and punches you in the face.
and you think it's part of the
you
thing.
think it's part of the show?
Wow, that felt so real.
Wow.
The movie is Homeless Adventure. first.
Yeah, man.
Secret Life of Pets. And then in the movie.
And they're like,
Yeah,
"Sir,
yeah.
please leave." And you're like, "Wow."
Wow.
What if they had? Yeah. What if they had like 4D boxing and you actually got punched in the face every
You
time?
don't see.
Yeah.
And then it's like when the boxer gets punched, it just flings out.
Oh yeah.
They're
You.
Yeah.
I could see that. I could see that.
I think what you want to say is that it's changing the way we view entertainment.
Because they only have it in certain areas like California and New York, and they might have it in other places, but they don't have it around. What do
I
you mean?
think VR is like just a
It was
Not-
like
not like
Oculus
not
Rift
good.
when it first came
Oculus
out. It like
Rift.
Because people don't.
because people
it's
get
just
nauseous.
the technology just isn't
it's-
completely there.
Yeah, it's like it's.
I still don't know.
What do you mean? VR?
VR.
Oh,
I don't really.
I-
want
I
one.
legit-
It's 8 or something that came with an actual VR headset.
Oh yeah, the Gear
Was
VR.
it the 7?
Yeah, and there was a promotion where you could get it free. Then they gave you like a controller. No, it wasn't. All you did was open up like the Samsung app, went into like a store. They're like,
Like a literal country.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
No, but iPhone like
I don't know
name
if
on
you-
it. It
I
will
don't know
sell
if you've seen the
now.
iPhone 11.
that's
Yeah.
the one with 3 cameras.
Yeah, it has 3.
pictures, but you could use
What
Paramo,
kind of
like
professional
the
you-
Paramic.
I guess the idea is they're trying to become more professional. It's like,
Why won't they just like they're selling the phone for like $1,000,
Yeah, that's overpriced.
And they're 20% faster processor. That's not even that.
you're not even
fast.
gonna notice that.
You're not even gonna
Mm.
notice. Yeah,
And now it's like every single year, but it's like 2 phones. It's like the iPhone 11 and the iPhone
Guys, 5% extra processing
5%,
speed.
dude. You're not gonna notice,
know.
but
1 extra gigabyte of space.
like I personally
$50.
I know.
$50 more.
all with this new phone. So you
Yeah.
have to pay to take pictures.
that
You-
already
you
that
won't
alone
believe
costs
it.
$1,000.
You can no longer
Everything's
We
wireless.
took off the
You
charging
can no
port.
longer charge your phone. So once
Yeah.
it's dead,
You can top and
That's
it
actually
charges.
that's actually kind of clever though.
Yeah, because you can charge it through other phones. If like it,
Features that I
you can
think.
do it with your headphones too.
I
Like
feel like those can come in handy in like some niche situations. Like
So-
if
here, bro,
someone-
I'll share some battery with
That's more useful than another camera
and
because
removing the
because
headset.
with an iPhone.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna want a legitimate
So-
camera that can do all this stuff.
the iPhone just came out. It's 2000. Now supports Wi-Fi 6, but it does not support 5G.
5G.
No, I'm
what
saying,
difference
why,
is it
why,
gonna be?
why won't they at least like give the phone the ability
Even
features?
if it's not a noticeable thing, you'd expect to get new features with a new phone.
Yes.
Explain that to
So I'm not gonna go into it, but you don't have to buy a new console if it's gonna have the same graphics.
Yeah.
Like, if it's gonna have the same,
Probably.
maybe.
I don't
no,
care.
well, it's supposed to be fully backwards compatible with PS4 games, so I'm guessing how it
Even
was with the
PS5.
PS3.
Who cares? I think I'm gonna be done. I don't want to get into topic video games, but I think
Okay.
I'm gonna be done with video VR.
Yeah, just like VR. So I could look at
VR is
your,
pretty fun.
I could look at some girls nice and close up.
Okay,
They're all anime characters.
I'm leaving. I'm walking out.
They're all anime characters.
Goodbye.
Okay, yeah, we're
Down.
gone.
I'll hate
They're
you.
Sennheiser mics.
Thank you.
They're German.
We got new bikes, by the way.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah, if you didn't notice that, then we
'Cause,
didn't do our job.
yeah. At least we don't got no more naggy.
like an old wife.
So, okay, chill.
Ricky, you don't, you
She's
haven't
all you
even
trash.
The
Leave me
trash is
alone,
just like-
woman.
You don't have any experience.
you don't
in that,
have no
Ricky.
experience at all.
Guys can't even
About
say
what?
anything on me.
with
Yeah,
girlfriends.
that's true. We
Ricky
can't.
has no
Because I'm the one that's actually
Kevin's
taking.
taking
Jonathan's
time.
like, I was hoping you would join me in martial arts,
Pussy or
but you
leave.
just can't hang. If you can't get out of my triple decker quadruple kick to the breast, I know. If you can't break my nose right now, we're not worthy.
But you're not
of
worthy,
dating.
okay?
That's
The
what
background guy, Jonathan, will like beat.
the wingman.
Yeah,
The wingman, dude.
Jonathan's gonna beat that.
And we're not talking about like,
Batman
who-
and Robin.
No, oh my god.
Sidekick.
What
well,
Because it implies that they're like on the same level, even though they're not.
even
Yeah.
they're not.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Sidekick is like. He's
Sidekick
there.
is like he's
Nightwing.
Dick Grayson, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Dick Grayson. Not Jason Todd. Be Damian Wayne, right? Damian Wayne's been Robin for a while. Yeah.
Batman. There is how many is there? How many has there been?
There's been Jason Todd, Dick Grayson, Batman Returns, or
I don't
Terry-
even pay
Terry
attention
Maguire?
to this.
Lucius's Fox, like son or something.
Oh, Batwing.
Yeah, Batwing.
Yeah.
At least I don't have to look at their nipples anymore. Push up on their chest, and all you see is the nipples sticking out. You're like, thank you.
It's
Thank
like, are you
Thank you,
cold?
DC.
The whole time.
Oh, are you talking about Batman and Robert?
yeah,
Batman
what do you
Returns?
think?
They were just talking about comics.
Nah, hopefully you got to learn more about Chunkyboy34. If
Yes,
not,
sir.
then we failed at her.
Be a more prevalent character.
Yeah. Hopefully we can bring you on again. And thank you, Miguel, for like saying.
It was better than last time.
Okay, man.
Take your $80 and get out of here.
You said the word.
And hopefully this mic sounds way better.
Dude,
Than the
these
previous
mics,
mic.
you guys can't even see these mics, but these mics are sexy.
It's better than the one. Okay, the
One
only
blue
reason-
Yeti.
We only had one blue Yeti, and it was
Yes.
supposed to pick up all surrounding sound. But yeah, that was all pretty good.
Nice one.
Thank you. Sorry about that. But yeah, there's only one last thing to say, dude. One last thing to say. Would you like to say it first?
What are we supposed to say?
Oh, that's how you know you ain't no West Side Spidey boy.
Shut the fuck up.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Web out.
Oh,
Web
web
out,
out. Yeah,
web
yeah,
out.
yeah. Web out. Web out.
Web out, bro.
Hey, wait.
Okay.
Wait. Let them know who actually created this.
What?
Who actually created this?
that name?
Who actually created this is
Me.